Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and this is gonna be my Bento episode 3 review. I like this. I like this anime. I really like it. It's not so weird. You don't have a bunch of stuff in it like that. It's a pretty good story. I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't know if you have been following the show so far. Thumbs up, because it's one of the shows that you might not be so tempted to watch because you think it might be like the rest of these kind of shows where because it looks like ichi kind of style stuff, and some people don't like it, but it's a really good series so far, and I really like this episode. So basically this episode starts off with Satou all butt naked and crap, and I was wondering why he was butt naked. He was butt naked going outside, he only had like his underwear. He was all running, he's like trying to run for something, and so then they backtrack on the time and everything. And apparently, basically, the freaking, oh man, that girl, that Shirame, that's Oshiro's friend, she's basically stripped him butt naked to try to get his phone, basically. And so I don't know what she did, but she ended up ripping, like, jacking up his zipper and stuff. So he ended up going back into his club room and stuff with the Yasuri, and so Yasuri tried to fix his zipper and everything like that, but then she was trying to talk to him, and he wasn't listening. So she ended up throwing his pants and his shirt outside. So since that happened, he's like, no. And so they were picking up. Then that girl's Shirame ended up actually apologizing about it because Oshiro actually explained the situation finally. So she can stop messing with him. So yeah, but she cleaned up trash. She always picks up trash and everything. So everything that's in the trash goes in the incinerator, this fiery thing that burns everything. And then he heard that his clothes gonna get burned, and he's like, oh crap! So he ends up running, so just like in the little first part of the episode, and then he ends up running to it, the incinerator, and jumps into the incinerator, and the girl tries to stop him, but grabs his his underwear and then fucking pulls it off, and then he just gets burned. I'm like, what the heck is that? He gets burned. So yeah, and then the girl's like, ugh, has underwear and crap, and so I don't know how he survived that, but he's alive, barely any bruises, ain't blacker than or anything like that. So yeah. So he wanted to go get some bentos and everything like that, and this group, I don't know what they're called, but their jacket was the k.k.k. At least that's what it looked like, and I'm like, huh. So yeah. Those guys were trying to recruit the leader of the group. His name is Yamahara, and he was trying to recruit him to be part of the group. And so he's like, just test it out for a few days or something like that. And so Oshiro and Satou ended up trying it out, and basically it was really easy to get the food. But the thing is, Satou didn't like it because it was just so easy and it wasn't a challenge, because he had pride in taking what he wanted at the end of the day after he beat up everyone and get the food. So he liked that instead of just them pushing in and get the food. It wasn't as good, it wasn't as rewarding to him. And so he had to figure that out when he was like, And so at the end of the day, he ends up giving his decision by pushing down the people that was holding people back and stuff. So, and he's like, we need to fight. When we fight and get the food, it tastes way better than just getting it like this. It's just boring, so boring. So they start fighting. Yamahara gets knocked out by Satou, and I'm sorry, Satou's getting really good at fighting. I don't know what's up with him, but he knocked him out. He ended up about to get his food right. Then we end up seeing, I think that was Dondo, I think, because Dondo's the head chief leader of whatever that group is altogether. Then he's like the co-leader or whatever, Yamahara. So he ends up coming, and then he ends up going to a heavy punch, and then freaking, I don't know how he did this, but Satou ends up blocking it with one of his hands and still having the bento behind him, and he blocked the punch with one of his hands. That's all I was tripping off of. I was like, how the heck you do that? So I'm like, all right, he's getting really good at this now, and the guy's like, smile, because he like he did pretty good. And then the Oshiro ends up getting the meal. She's like, excuse me, like, yeah, thank you. And the guy's like, what? So yeah, you end up getting the food, and it's another win for them. And I guess that group couldn't get them. They were called the hounds or something like that, and they always refer to other people as wolves because they attack and they get stuff. The dogs they're together a pack, and then they try to get the food and everything. So yeah, that was happening, and after that, all that was going on, they're happy. They had to end up sharing some of their food with Yasuri, because Yasuri shared some food with them and stuff, and she smiled a lot in this episode, especially to Satou. And Satou was like, when he was naked, freaking Ochiro took some pictures of him. But yeah. So after that, we end up seeing like at the end, like about the episode at the end and stuff like that. We end up seeing him sleeping. He was all saying some weird crap, and then he ends up waking up, and he's like, huh? He felt something, moved his blanket, and then boom, there's a girl there, and her name is Shaga. And yeah, she's like, yeah, he's like, I want to play, and you know, she has weird motion in her hand. So I was like, what kind of playing you trying to do exactly? But yeah, so then she looked at the controller. She's like, let's play. And she's all intense and crap. So I wonder who this girl is. Are they related or not related, or what's up with this? You know, I'm curious what's going on. This show is really good. If you haven't started watching it, what are you waiting for? Go watch the show. It's a really good show. It's you don't want to slip up on this one. This is actually a pretty good show that you wouldn't think that is good. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster. This has been Bento episode 3 review. And you know, like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Bento reviews, and leave a comment below and tell me what you think of the episode. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster, and until then, break out.